The American flag flies free to the wind. It flies above porches, campsites, businesses, hospitals, schools, government, military buildings, military bases, and nonprofit organizations. The American flag is the most displayed and recognized banner in the whole world. When we view the flag, we think of liberty, freedom, and pride. The American flag has accompanied mankind on its greatest achievements. It flies on both poles, on the moon, and sits atop Mount Everest. The flag is how America signs her name.
How did we do?
On behalf of the Fisherville-Farnhamsville Streetscape Committee, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on a very special afternoon. And first, I'd like to thank Mother Nature for changing courses and bringing us some sunshine. We're here today for two reasons. The first reason is to honor Flag Day. Flag Day was officially established by a proclamation by President Woodrow Wilson on May 30th, 1916. And an act of Congress was signed by President Truman on August 3rd, 1949, designating June 14th of each year as National Flag Day. However, it started a long time before that, when a 19-year-old school teacher in 1885 named Bernard Segrin placed a flag in the inkwell on his desk. And he asked the students to write an essay on what the flag meant to them, June 13th being the birthday of the flag. It seems kind of fitting that this year of all years, with all the events that took place 2 months ago, that we should think about what the flag really does mean to us.
Gracious God, we thank you for this beautiful day and for this very special moment to gather and to dedicate this park and this plaza. Oh Lord, how we pray that those who gather here will relax and enjoy the beauty of the day, the changing of the seasons. Perhaps they will gather here to enjoy the beauty of music, of a concert. Perhaps too they will pause to reflect upon the wonder and how special it is to be an American as they look upon these flags. So we give you thanks for this evening and for this place. May we always remember and give our faith to our God and our allegiance to our country. For we ask it in your name. Amen.
I'd like to ask Phil Lesbros to step forward, and he's going to lead us in the national anthem.
gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, but where the hell's the That's it.
Greetings from the Board of Selectmen, and thank you all for coming down here tonight. You know, I'd like to tell you all that I can remember playing here when I was a kid, but I've only been in town for 13 years, so that might be stretching the truth a little bit. But the point is that when I did see this section of town, this parcel in particular, it didn't have a very positive impact on me. And yet, seeing the transformation that we've gone through is amazing. I mean, it's a beautiful park. It can be used for so many different things. And I think what we have to do is think about how did it get this way, and it was a group effort. It wasn't one person. Teresa's gone through a few of the different people, but between Gene donating the land, between the EPA helping clean up the water into the land, between Steve Bishop, Ann Morgan, and the town, the Streetscape Committee working on it endlessly, and then the community at large helping out, whether it's with tax dollars through the CPC or efforts to volunteer and clean up the water and clean up some of the fields here. So I think it's a great accomplishment showing that the community can get involved, and every so often it all goes together and can work. So the result of it is what we have. I hope that everybody takes advantage of it, and this ends up being an anchor of development for both directions from this park to get the entire streetscape up and running. So thank you very much.
Everything in history started with a vision. It was the vision and commitment of Gene Burnett to take a piece of history from the past and make it part of the present and the future for all to enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gene Burnett.
I always feel like I'm least but not last. Of all the people here, honestly, I can't take much of the credit other than, being inspired by everyone else's vision of what the future could be. Certainly I helped shape that vision, but the symbolism that we're talking about today with flags and parks is more of an emblem of an enduring commitment by a community to a legacy to the future. And what you're standing in and what you will see is, what you're enjoying is really the hard work and absolute love of a community that I didn't know really existed, even though I grew up in Grafton. The South Grafton community is incredibly tight, much tighter than I ever imagined was possible. And they support each other in ways that, frankly, are amazing. There are people here every day cleaning up the park with no thanks, only the pride that they have in seeing their community flourish. in particular Phil Gauthier, and who polices this park like no one I've ever seen, Skip, who's here every day, and all of you that walk through the park. It just is amazing to me that you can continue to support it and create create a space that is really such a wonderful place for people to reflect on what their community can do for them. And what you have here is something that will endure far past Skip and Phil's and everybody's life around us. And it's something that we all hope in our lives that we can be part of, that we create some enduring legacy that our future generations can share. And I can't imagine a better place to do that than here. You know, it's become kind of a second generation effort for me and my family. My son Nick has been involved in maintaining the greenhouse and the living laboratory we have here on site, as well as helping on some of the design work. And I hope that in the future his kids can come here and partake in some of the community spirit that's so hard to find nowadays, but that the South Grafton community really just shines in. And vision of people like George Peterson and the selectmen that are here that really got me involved in the project. Their efforts can't be underestimated, and they too want to have a lasting legacy for the efforts that they put into maintaining and improving their community. This has been the most rewarding project I've ever been involved in, and I'm sure it will probably be the most rewarding project I'm involved in my life, because every time I come here, I get thanks for basically doing nothing. You know, it's everybody else's effort that makes this thing happen. And for that, I thank you for the opportunity to really be part of it. Thanks very much.
The entire Streetscape Committee has worked hard to make the park what it is, and we've worked as a team. But no one has worked harder and has become the self-appointed keeper of the park than our chairman, Phil Gauthier.
Good evening. When I come to the microphone, it's almost all over. Few people I want to thank who helped us out here quite a bit is Bill Johnson and his Park Commission, and also Dave Kraus, Mass Highway Department, who helped us out quite a bit here. We asked them what a little help, and we get all the help we want, sometimes a little more. And believe me, we still have a little bit to do. Starting in September, we're going to start the break program. And we got a few more things to do, and then the park, I hope, will be complete. But again, thank you for coming, and the good Lord gave us a nice day. And I'll tell you, when I walked in here this morning, I said, oh boy, water was over my shoes. Where the hell is it going to go? It went right down the river. In the canal over there. And believe me, I hope you enjoyed the concert. It's all local musicians. They come from the Blackstone Valley here. And enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Have been really active, and then the darker, obscure spots where the snails haven't gotten to yet. And then there are grazing snails in here too that we could decide to.
No, and I don't want to be in the picture. Not really. The weather was. They were going to do.
My son. My son celebrated on the road to I don't have a microphone, so I'll just project, but I'll let the music speak for itself. We're the Blackstone Valley Community Concert Band. We're based out of Uxbridge, but we have members from 21 different communities. And we do have a whole series of summer concerts, and we're kicking them off tonight here. And we thank very much the Fisherville and Farnhamscape Streetscape Committee. And we're going to open with America the Beautiful. Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. So if you are a veteran or if you have someone serving, when you hear your service song, please stand up so we can recognize you. Okay, thank you. You good over there? book by Victor Hugo. Who knows what it is? Flaming Garage. Diane, these are light activated, aren't they? Just they go on themselves. They'll go on by themselves, I think, when they think you can't see them. Okay, ready? Here we go. Wait a minute. All